Hello, my friends, and welcome back to Aurora 4X. We are just about to refit one of our exploration ships. So I've given him an order. Let's just refresh here to move to Earth. And once he gets there, then we will put him into the docks and get him refitted to better engines, and he'll be able to go much quicker. Basically, another 1600 speed on top of what he's doing right now. And our 1,000-ton capacity has been added to the Garthrate Shipyard. Excellent. So, let's come in here and we have Garthrate Commercial. You are ready to build some ships. But first we have to retool to I better go make sure I got this right. I forget which way this goes now. Let's come into the goober slot. Yeah, so we want to build the goober slot. I see myself getting it the wrong way and have to retool again. Okay, so we want to retool to the goober slot. Perfect. So we'll set activity. And because it's our first assigned class, we get it for free. And we are going to build the J.R. Todd, though. We're not going to build a colony ship right away. We're going to build a couple of freighters first. Okay, so we'll get that up and running. So we'll add that task. And how long is that going to take? Until July of 2032. Good enough. Okay, so that's up and running. So we'll go 5 days. I could probably go 30 days. But again, I like to read these notices. I'm getting a little better with the auto turns, so just bear with me here. I guess we could maybe turn auto turns off and just go 30 days, which will get you home. There. Still moving to Earth, okay. Maybe another one. Deep scan has completed its orders. Okay, so let's come into shipyards. We'll go to our naval shipyard. And construction, we're going to go refit to Surveyor Mark II. So our Columbus 002 will now be a Mark II Surveyor once this is finished. So we'll add that task. And there's a refit. And it's going to actually take longer than it will be to build our new ship. That's kind of the difference, I think, between naval and commercial shipyards. Okay, so that's going to take a bit. And while he's in there, it will, he's been out for 72 months, and I think we're good at 120. But while he's in the dock getting refitted, this clock will go down. Once this gets to 120, the morale will start dropping. I don't know who this Al guy is and why people want more of him, but I tell you. So yeah, that'll drop down. So good. So I think we'll just keep going on 30 days. I'll just manually click these past. And we have our inactive research lab and a bunch of reassignments. So let's just throw you on the construction rate. Gets that happening a little quicker. Oh, just had a couple of administrative ratings go up. A couple of scientists. Okay, J.R. Todd 001 has been built on Earth and assigned to the Shipyard Task Group. And we also have a Lieutenant Commander who's been assigned to the J.R. Todd 001. Okay, so we have a freighter. I think the first thing we're going to do is come into... Just wondering where we should put it. So let's go to the mining tab and see what we have out here. Dion, Callisto. I think we're going to go to either Venus or Mercury. I think that had the biggest concentrations of stuff. Yeah, so I'll maybe get Venus and Mercury happening first. So I'm going to deliver a mass driver over to Venus and Mercury. So let's come in and grab our JR Todd. He's in. So we'll just detach this. And I think just for simplicity's sake, rather than renaming these, I'm going to just leave them like this. I found myself getting confused when I started naming task groups different from what the ships were. Then I didn't know what the hell was going on. So it's just a little easier for me to actually go with the ship name in these task groups. Just looks a little odd. FTJR Todd. Okay, so what we want to do is go to Earth. We want to load a mass driver. We'll add that move. And then we want to go to, I guess we can start at Mercury. It probably doesn't matter which one we go to first. And we'll unload mass driver. We'll come back to Earth. Good idea to throw a refuel order in every time you come back to Earth. I found I've stranded a few ships by neglecting to refuel regularly. So, and we'll load another mass driver. And we'll do that, or we'll drop that one on Venus. Then we'll come back to Earth and refuel. And then, okay, we'll load an automated mine. It will take you to Mercury. Unload automated mine. Back to Earth, refuel. Then we'll load another automated mine. And then we'll take that one to Venus. Unload automated mine there. That gets one mine and one mass driver on each one of those. And then we'll finish up with a refuel order. Okay, so that should get you busy. And let's build another freighter right away. So this will be, nope, I want the JR Todd. Okay, so we'll add that task. Yeah, I noticed colony ships take way longer to build for some reason. Well, not way longer, but quite a bit longer. Okay, I think that's all we need to do. Oh, automated mines have been completed on Earth as well. And I think we should maybe build a few more, or is there something else we need? Spaceports, I heard, were good for increasing your cargo handling time, which might be something worth doing. I don't think it takes very long to build one of these, so let's just do that. We'll be a minute shunting around those automated mines now. We should have like 20 of them now. Yep. Okay, so we'll do that. That'll be done fairly soonish. January next year. Okay. All right, so let's just click ahead. And let's just zoom in here. Wow, you've completed your orders already? You did all that? Wow. Couldn't have. Something happened. Something happened. There's nothing here, I don't think. Luna, or not Luna. Where are they? Oh, they're here now. Okay. Okay, here they are. All right. I was wondering if something didn't get done, but no, everything's good. So we got lots of thorium here. That's going to be nice, and the other stuff will trickle in along with it. So I'm just going to set the mass driver to be Earth. We do have mass drivers left on Earth. Just make sure you don't pick up your last mass driver on Earth, or you might be in trouble. Okay, and then Mercury. Do the same. So we're already mining stuff. 21 there. Okay, and you'll go to Earth as well. And we got 17 here. So it's actually started up with just the one mine. So we got an annual production rate of 10 on each one of these. Nice. Okay, so I think if we come back to Earth, or let's just tick ahead 5 days here, just make sure this is working. Okay, mass driver -1. Now if we go to Earth, this one should be like a minus, okay, 1.2. So if we go to Earth now, and we click ahead 1 day, we should be able to see that come in. Yep, there they are. So there's our stuff flying through space. We shoot it out of a gun and we catch it at Earth. So yeah, just make sure you don't pick up your last mass driver, or you could be in trouble. Make sure you always have a mass driver at Earth. And apparently you only need one. So we can get, what do we got here, mass drivers? So we can take 3 more of them out. Okay. But before I get going on any more mines, I want to get some infrastructure over to the moon and Mars. So if we look at the moon, you can see required infrastructure per million population is 200. So we got to get at least 200 infrastructure over here in order for a population of 1 million. And I'm sure the same thing for Mars. Yep. So let's set that up. Okay, and we'll go to Earth. We'll load infrastructure. This takes 10 in a trip with one cargo bay. So that's going to take 10. And we'll go to, I guess, the moon, and we will unload infrastructure. Then we'll come back to Earth, we'll refuel, and we're going to repeat that 9 more times. That'll get us 10 of them there, and then I'm going to repeat it 1 more time again. That'll get us 20, which will give us our 200 for the million. Okay, so that'll be a little bit of running around, and I'm hoping once the infrastructure gets there, the civilian sector will kick in and start shunting some people over for us. Just see how that works out. Okay, so there's the J.R. Todd. He's unloading right now, or loading, or doing something. And we see mineral packets. Just zoom in here for a sec. Maybe not that far though. If we slow down to, say, I don't know, 2-minute turns. There's a mineral packet. It says 0 tons, but it's a fraction of a ton. It doesn't show 1 ton until you get over a ton. But it is traveling at 292,356 kilometers per second. This packet is just zooming towards Earth. This one's a little slower, but it's coming in as well. So you can just imagine that, you wake up in the morning, you grab your coffee, you go out in your back deck, and you're sitting there enjoying the morning, and you hear something above your head, and you look up, and there's 100 tons of minerals coming at your face. Yeah, make sure you always have a mass driver in Earth. Okay, so I figured to just show that, and yeah, they move at a hell of a speed. Oop, I'm zooming the wrong way. There we go. Okay, so back to what we're doing here. So we'll finish that up with the moon here, and hopefully we get some civilian sectors kicking in. And we've already dropped all that infrastructure off, so let's just make sure that is indeed a fact. On the moon, and there it is. So no population yet, but we do have the infrastructure to support 1 million people. So we're going to do the same thing to Mars. Just to sort of get that set up. And if the private sector doesn't kick in time, we can always shunt people over with our own colony ship once we build it. So infrastructure. And you're going to go to Mars. You're going to unload infrastructure. Now this is going to take a little longer to do. It's a bit farther away. Okay, so I'm going to repeat that 9 more times. I might just do that for now. Just do the 10. That'll get us 500,000 support for 500,000 people. Because it is a bit further away. It's going to take a bit longer to do. We have to traverse this whole expanse here. Which doesn't want to take too long. We did that in 5 days, and we're on our way back in 10. So about 15 days a trip. And we got a new research lab, so let's go with allocate that. And then yes, I still want the construction rate, so we'll add that. Another year on that yet. I haven't been paying attention. Has any of the scientists been going up at all? New officer promoted. Nothing worth looking at, I guess. And maybe we'll just take that off and go in 30-day chunks. Just to speed things up a bit. And construction factories are done on Earth, which means we're going to be a lot better at our industry now. And that gives us 25% free to do what? Maybe some more mass drivers. Let's get maybe 6 more of those. 25%. Okay. Oh, what was that? The crew of... Oh, okay, so the Columbus 2, which is in for retrofit right now, has completed their shore leave. So let's go back and have a look at that one number we're looking at. And that was deep scan. Yeah, crew months 0 now. So that's what shore leave does. It rewinds this clock. There's a clock for crew and there's a clock for maintenance. That applies to military ships only. But now our morale is still at 100%, so that's good. So as soon as he's out of the gate, which is how much longer for this retrofit? Okay, well, he's getting done. Somewhat shortly, a few more clicks and we should be there. And research bonus 30% on one of our sciences, I just noticed. Yeah, 30% on his on Aiden Lawrence. Beautiful. How's he looking? Aiden Lawrence. 30% now in logistics. Excellent. I like the look of these numbers now. 10% and 15%, but everybody's starting to work their way up. Beautiful. And Deep Scan has completed its orders. So it is now available to go do some more scanning. Find us some minerals. So we're just going to come back into special orders. And you are just going to survey the nearest body. And we're still at fuel 30%. So that should be all good. And maybe we'll just hit a 5-day and see where you're going to go. Okay, so you're off that way. At 1,543 kilometers a second. Beautiful. And the J.R. Todd is finished, I think. So, what on earth is a grade bonus? I don't know, running negative in it, whatever it is. Okay, anyways, no worries. I should maybe see what we got left for supplies here before I do much else. We still have automated mines to shunt around. I could put another 100,000 infrastructure over on Mars. I think is probably going to be the way we do this. So let's go to Earth, load infrastructure, go to Mars, unload. Fuel from colony, repeat that 9 more times. Good enough. And we'll go back to 30 days. Oh, construction of spaceport complete on Earth. Okay, and a couple other things down here. Another research lab, and our J.R. Todd number 2 is done. Okay, first things first, let's do the research lab, add. Good enough. Now our shipyard is empty. So I am going to get a goober slot. It's our colony ship. So we're going to add that task. And we're going to give this continual expansion. I meant to do that a bit earlier, but forgot. There's a lot of that in this game. Oh, I meant to do that ages ago, and you forget. Okay, so you're going to be a little while. Like over a year. I guess the freighter wasn't that much longer, was it? Okay. Usually by the time I get my first colony ship up and running, the private sector is in and doing stuff for us. So, is there anything else we need to do? J.R. Todd, yes. Get you doing something now. We can get you shunting around some mines. So you're going to load automated mine. You are going to go to, I guess, Venus. Unload automated mine. Refuel from Earth. And I think we got enough to do like 9 more of those. I should have went 8. I would have given us 10, but doesn't matter. Okay. I'll just do a couple 5 days here, make sure everything's okay. One inactive research lab. Wow, those seem to be coming fast. Or something finished up, maybe. That could be it. Something might have finished up. Oh, got minerals on Eros. Ah. Okay, replacement battalion. So he finished up his research is what's happened. And he's been inactive for 2 turns now. Good thing I'm doing 5 days at the moment. Okay, let's see. What else should we get? So that was logistics. Anything else in logistics? Construction brigade, a ground unit. I'm not sure what that's for. I'm not sure what any of this is for, really. Fuel storage, large and tiny. That might be useful. Okay, do that. With the 1 lab. Aiden Lawrence, where are you? There you are. Yeah, it's going to take a bit of time. Maybe we'll give him an extra lab or something once we get some more. Okay. Okay, I think we can go back to auto turns. Yeah, I'm most comfortable with 5-day auto turns. I can sort of keep an eye on stuff. Okay, JR Todd 001 has completed its orders. So the infrastructure should be finished on Mars. Is that the one that finished? Mars. Yep. Okay, so we just got to get some population over here, and we're probably kind of rocking on that. So let's see what Venus is going on. You got 5 automated mines. It's looking a little better now. 85 tons a year. Okay, the mass driver's operational. I should get maybe a couple more sites set up, maybe. And who else did we use here? Which I guess the best place to look would be right here. Got Dion, Callisto. Let's just see what we have on these. Callisto, million boronide, 0.7. Geranium, which is always good, but I think we got that coming here. Okay. Europa. Europa is not bad. It's got some stuff on it and half decent accessibility on some of it. Let's throw a mass driver out to Europa and an automated mine. And that's JR Todd 01. Load a mass driver. Go to Europa. Unload. Okay, and then you want to load an automated mine. And then we'll plump those numbers up in a bit. Refuel. Just get one bookmarked out there is kind of all I'm looking to do. Yeah, quite the interesting game, though. I am absolutely hooked on this thing. Over the last 5 or 6 years, I can count on 3 fingers the games that I've got absolutely hooked on. And Distant Worlds is one, Factorio is another, and this one. Okay, JR Todd 01 has completed its orders, so we should have 3 automated mining sites now. There it is. Okay, and I'll set up the mass driver on that to go to Earth. Good stuff. Okay, let's maybe get you to shunt some more mines out to Mercury. I think would be the best place to do that. We only have the 1 here, so let's get 9 more out there. Automated mine, go to Mercury, unload, and repeat 9 more times. Rinse and repeat. Yeah, how many automated mines we got left? Check on that. 7. Oh. Well, that's a problem. Well, it'll just error out, and we do have a new construction, so we might as well say build 10 more at 25%. Oh, I hate when it does this. Okay, create. Yeah, sometimes you just got to click out and then come back in to get the create button. And we're coming up on research labs getting done. I got 50% on that. You know what? I don't need 50% on that. Let's change that to 30. And we'll put... change that to 55 to get these a little quicker. Huh? Oh, 45. Oh, okay. Bad math. Okay, that'll get that a little quicker. Hopefully those be quick enough to supply the demand I'm about to put it under. You completed your order, so you obviously ran out. Oh, that's O2. Okay. Okay, let's see how we doing here. So Europa still needs mines. Mercury has 2, with more coming, and Venus has 11. That's pretty impressive for a remote mining colony that we've never set foot on a planet before. Oh, this freaks me out all the time. I go, where's my research? I'm not clicked on the right place. Okay, I guess we're doing okay. What am I going to get J.R. Todd to do? We only have a few mines kicking around at the moment. How much infrastructure? Maybe I'll do another infrastructure run on those 2 colonies. We do have 1,600 sitting here, so maybe we'll get one concentrating on, one of these Todds concentrating on mines and the other one concentrating on infrastructure. Sounds like the way to go. So the Todd 02 will go to Earth, load infrastructure, and go to Mars, I guess. We'll do this one. Unload infrastructure. And repeat that, I don't know, 19 more times. And hopefully this civilian sector kicks in soon. And got a new scientist. Defensive systems. Oh, perfect. We needed one of them. Let's go get him doing something with the lab. And he's got 10% too. Excellent. So let's maybe steal one of these. I hate to do it, but we'll get you doing something in the defensive area. High density duranium armor. That might be worth it. So you do that. Jamie Norton, come on down. Okay. And I think you can, I haven't used it, but I think you can queue up more research per scientist as well using this. I'm not going to worry about it right now. Just confuse me more than anything, I'm sure. All right, carry on. Yeah, 2-ton packets now. And construction of mass drivers are done, so we should have a few mass drivers sitting here now. We got 9, perfect. I'm almost thinking, or should I make more infrastructure? Let's get some more mines going. So I'm just going to actually add that 25% into here, which would be what, 70? Yep. Just to get more of those out because we need to be shunting them around somewhat soonish. Oh, one thing I do want to do as soon as our colony ship is done is get a survey team to Mars and the Moon. Oh, failed to load automated mine. Did we run out? Probably. Yeah, we're out of automated mines. Yeah, I was afraid that was going to happen. Okay, well, maybe we'll just get the J.R. Todd 01 to just sit tight for a bit. Or maybe, nah, let's get you to do a run to the moon with infrastructure then. Since you're just sitting around doing nothing. Oop. Load the infrastructure, please. Go to the moon. Unload. And repeat that 19 more times. We're going to be ready when people start showing up there. That's for sure. And Tidal 1 has completed its orders. So that's the moon done already. Doesn't take long to do that. So we have 320 on Mars right now and 400. So we can support 2 million and 1.6 million. So far so good. And how much longer for that colony ship? Just out of curiosity. Wow. Is it just me or did that change? Yes, I remember my off-camera games. It's like, wow, I'm waiting forever for those. That's why I try to get the 2 freighters off the assembly lines first. So I guess we'll let him sit for a bit. Rewind his crew clock a bit. Ah, here we go. Finally. The Alley Company has launched their first colony ship. It is a large colony ship, and I think large ones hold 100,000 people, if I'm correct on that. We could subsidize them too. They'd probably buy some more colony ships. But you know what? I find that's the first thing they want to do is build colony ships, and then the next thing you know, you're struggling trying to keep enough infrastructure on places for the colonies or for the people they're shunting around. I don't think they get you to a situation where you've got too many people. I think they slow down at some point, but excellent. Okay, so if we zoom in here, there it is there. So let's just tick ahead, I don't know, say 1 day, 1 hour maybe, just to see what he's going to do. He's just going to sit there. Okay, let's try a day. There we go. Low colonists at Earth. Now, where are you taking them? Off to Luna. So you're unloading colonists on Luna. Excellent. Now he's unloading or loading. It's going to take 9 hours. Excellent. So let's have a look at the moon. And it is now moved up here because we have a population on it now. We have 100,000 people on the moon. Excellent. Okay. I think this is a good place to hang up the episode. We have a population on the moon. Mars is soon to follow. We have remote mining going on, so we got minerals coming in. And everything's looking pretty good at this point. I don't think I've royally screwed up anything yet. May have neglected a couple things, but I think we're okay. And we'll have to do another mineral scan here just to see if anything else is showing up. Now, these private sectors will actually start claiming some of these. And if it's something like this and they want to put a remote mining colony on it, then you know what? More power to them. I mean, if we need that little bit of resources, we can grab it off them, I guess. But, yeah. Very good. We are proceeding. And what is our total population at this point? Does it show us an actual total for our whole empire? Oh, is there like an overall... Well, we got 104 million people on Earth and 100,000 on the moon. I guess that's the only place to really look. And then we got our auto mines here. Oh, I got to get some more out to Europa too. But that will be next episode. All right, I don't think there's anything else we need to look at before we go. I think we're leaving this at a pretty good spot. So if you're still with me, thanks for joining me, and we'll catch you next time.